Me Luis, so we have this one is a 2015 535 BMW D, so it's a 4-door sedan. So we're gonna replace the windshield. Remember, today I'm gonna use a spider, but I'm gonna work in my corner up here to making the cut in that direction. So remember, keep your manufacturing instructions always, and in that way I'm not attempting to change your mind. I try to do all I do. It's just because this is my ideas, my techniques works for me. We're gonna replace the windshield today. Also, do you see these things right here? I'm gonna show you because I have a project. I'm working on that one for a long time. I sent it to the shop, so they're working on this one now. So it's gonna take a little while to have it because there's a lot of money. Not a lot of money, but it's gonna be a little expensive. So that's why I'm working on this one. I'll show you a little bit how it's gonna be. Okay, so we're gonna replace the windshield on this one. Remember, you can use the equalizer. This one for remove the molding. So this one for GT tools. You can use one of those. The rest, you know what's going on. Okay. Now, remember on this one we're gonna replace. We're gonna use a molding for Marcy. You can use this pencil, like a blue color. Remember, just get the size of the molding right here. Put your finger, and you're gonna just make a line right here, and that's your mark. And that way you're never gonna miss when you go straight. Okay, so remember, you're gonna have the molding here, and I just keep that little line you draw, and in that way, let me just start over here because I gotta go exactly at the line. There you go. At this point, your molding is gonna be straight. Okay, so you're not gonna miss that spot, because sometimes when we try to put the molding, it's gonna look really not straight. So that's why you can use a pencil, a pen, whatever. But got the sun over here, so let me turn because the sun is in front. There you go. It was shining on my glasses, so I couldn't see it. And there you go. Alright. So in this way we have the molding. I already use my BMW F1, so it's very clean. So I'm just have to put my activator pad right there. So this is a good piece of mold. You don't just cut them off, just keep it the next time, because this is the money. Alright guys, I just put my molding later, okay? Right there. Okay, so that one is done. Now we're gonna use the activator pad. Alright, clip those little corners. Just let it be wet a little bit. And remember, we're going to keep this distance here. You can even put your fingers in this way and go straight. The second turn. And you see this mark because he removed the marker for my pencil, so it's clean now. Remember, that's gonna wait 3 minutes, but we're gonna spend more time cutting the windshield, so it's not a big deal. So remember, just to be at the edge right here. There. Okay, so we're ready here. So now let's go over here. We're gonna start taking these parts here. Remember, we're gonna just start working. First, you can take this strip right here. Got it clips here, like a regulars, like the Land Rovers. Land Rovers like this kind of clips. And over here. Remember, these kind of windshields, they're really deep, so we're gonna probably, when I set with my WR system, I'm gonna try a technique. I can set the windshield with no pull the hood open. I mean, pull the hood, you know, the hood up. But I see if I can do it, because most of the time you have to open the hood when you set the windshield. All right. So now remember your alums right here. Remember, this one you don't have to use extractor. This is really easy. I put my arms right here. It's very windy today, so remember we have another torque right here. So we're gonna do when I turn this one direction more. And remember, this one they're gonna turn in the other direction, okay? Let's go here. And one more over here. And turn. There you go. And now your corners. Sometimes those kind of clips, I don't like use screwdrivers because they are like more plastic, so it's not very good. So use your hook, and that's enough. All right. You see the damage here is very dry. BMW has a lot of problem with the moldings now and the cals, so this is a big problem for this kind of brands now. So we gotta get careful, don't mess more of these parts. Okay, so it's already out. Now remember, some guys, they love cut this part right here. They use a knife and they just make a cut and they got the wires through here. So you know, I don't think it's a good option. They only have to do is push this one and release your this wire here. Let me just get a little tight here. This is one here. And the connection here is a little tight. There you go. So it's one. And remember, this is your lock for this is the same like the Malibus and Chevys, so it's not a big deal. So just open a little bit and just get them out and just put it back in, and that's all. And don't cut this one, guys, because many guys cut this molding all the time. I know nobody's looking at or watching, but someone catch you, you're gonna pay discount. All right. So now remember, we can use any of those right here. So from your moldings. Now it's a good idea to put some tape here because sometimes those moldings is scratch it. So just you can use this one. This is for the frog. Remember the paint. So it's very easy to remove. That's why I don't like to wear nitro when I handle tapes, because it's really difficult. Alright? Okay, remember when you open this one, it's hard to see it, but you get open here. Just make a little open here. There's a little hooks right here. So one is open. More hard to see because I have the camera, so I cannot show you at the same time I look at, because my head has to be very close. Let me see if I can make it. So let's open this one. There you go. Sometimes these clips, they are really easy to remove. You see, I have to just pull it out. But sometimes now, you see all my clips stay here, so I have to say those clips I put it back on my mold. Because sometimes when you pull them with your fingers, sometimes they release very nice, but sometimes they broke. So that's why it's a little risk, but you can try. But the technique is sometimes a little, you see, here it's stuck. If I pull it more, it's gonna break. Open a little bit, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this area is ready. Now let's go inside and check if the sensors and everything is the same, because remember this is aftermarket, so we're gonna make sure, before you make the cuts, just make sure you have all the right parts on the right place. Something I forget today, my very important step: covers the interior. Okay, so I passed this one because I was more doing something else and I forget. Remember, this is the best way to protect all the interiors. When you cover this, all your areas, you feel more confident, more safe when you, especially on the dashboards, has screens and all the stuff. Because one of my friends, he was working in another car and they started to pull in the mirror and the mirror fell. He just hit the screen and got marks. That was expensive, so that's why I cover this area all the time, because sometimes the mirrors fell and they hit the screens. Okay guys, remember this one, depending on how you're going to pull it. Some people use the screwdrivers here, but what I do is go in the back and just pull it on this way. You see, you can go and they open and go like this. Sometimes works, sometimes not, so you got to find sometimes a way. So only sometimes I try to go on that way, I never works, so it's got to find, sometimes works and you have another way. Remember this one, sliding down a little bit right there. Get the mirror. Remember this one I'm gonna do when I get the glass out, because it's more easy when you have a little hooks and access on this area. So just pinch here a little bit and open. There you go. It's one. And now remember this kind of BMWs. When you see this kind of bracket, it's a little confused, but it's the only thing is really easy and simple. Is a little pin right here, so you have to just go open a little bit with something, plastics or whatever you have. Is open here, this one, you see it, and it's coming on an angle on the left side, or on the driver's side, and take them off. Okay, so that's only you have to do. And you have your lane departure just right there, and the wires coming from the roof right here. This area sometimes is difficult to cut because the bracket is on the way, so but there's no way you can pull this area, so just leave it like that. Remember your connector, just take this one for the glass, because the glass coming with. So just open a little bit here, and there you go. Okay, so we had the area already. So it's got a little sticky because the wires, this kind of tape wires, they start leaking, like it's melty, a little melty. Okay, so I'm ready here, so let me make a little cut because my video is, I don't want to be longer. Remember now we have to go on another kind of editor for the videos, because YouTube you can do it anymore. So let me cut here, get my line, clean my gloves because I don't want to mess nothing here, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now we're gonna set our system. Remember, we're gonna try to work at the corner on the driver's side top. Let's see if we can just reduce that. I'm not gonna clean the glass, okay, because I want to make sure makes sense do that or not. But the problem is, you see my system, right? So now that means we have to start in that direction, because we cannot do this one on this way. So we're gonna use our passenger size in this case for the spider. So because we're gonna go in that direction, so I'm gonna set my system a little bit here. Let's hold it, or just leave it right there. Remember, alignment with this corner, go down, and right here we can close it. Maybe we're gonna work different because this system is gonna be making this turn, so I want to make sure if this is the angle, or probably we gotta go more far away because this system has to make the cuts in angle. Okay, so we're gonna set the line. Okay, before you pull the insert tool, just hook that line, because sometimes when you put it back, it's gonna bring the line inside again. Remember, you got a little hole right there. Just catch the hole. Like that. All right. So remember, you are not sure which lines go, just make a little cut like this. You see, I'm pulling the line, so just go this direction, and you pull in the line, making the cut, and you know where is your line. Okay. Remember, we start fitting the bottom first. Remember, this is one of my techniques, okay? You have to follow the instructions for the manufacturer, okay? Tight here. There you go. Leave this one in this area, it's gonna be fine. Now we're gonna start making this cut exactly in the middle right here. Okay, so let me get the drill. We're gonna start making this cut. Now, if in case it's gonna be a little difficult going straight, we're gonna go in angle with the adapter here. My battery is low. Let me see if I've already charged, because this one has just 1 point and it's gonna die any moment. I need a full power. There you go. Let's charge this one. Second and the forward gauge. Alright guys, let's start here. Now let me see if I don't catch any crack. There we go. Okay, in this area we're going to be very close to the wires right there, so we're going to stop right there. here, remember, I'm gonna try to go behind all these areas because we have very close bracket and wires. So I'm gonna go behind this little cover here. Just grab this one. This is a little tight. There you go. You're gonna pass that area, and you're gonna hold with your finger right here, and that's all. Okay. The other one. Alright, he moved a little bit. Remember, I didn't clean the glass. Okay, here we're gonna stop right there. And also, we gotta stop right here, and I just keep going. That's why the system moved a little bit. Not too much. But remember, I didn't clean the glass, I didn't clean the cap, so alright. Maybe don't make too much sense, just move too much this system, but I'm just trying to see the resistance for you know, for the glue with this kind of technique. This one. And right there, when we have to stop. And the last cut. Guys, so a cute little bit. It's not bad. Maybe I have to move a little much the suction, I mean the system, but the resistance was less on this area when we start finishing that area, and the system sometimes just flip. But I mean, it's fine. But remember, I didn't clean my cup. It's dirt. The glass is dirt. You see the marks for the glass for the cup. So that's why another reason they moved. Okay, guys. So we're gonna make the cut here. So it's not very slow, was fast. Guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna clean the B. I'm gonna set this one here because it's too windy. I don't want to break this one around. There you go. It's got a tint, the window tint. That's why they move a little bit. You see that? It's got a window tint. So that's why I didn't clean, and my system moved a little bit on that corner. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna just clean the B. You see it's not damaged, it's clean. And see you next shots. We're ready to set the windshield. We wait more than 3 minutes on this one. The premise is almost dry. Just 1 minute more and it's done. So I can just set the windshield. Remember, it's 10 minutes for this kind of primer, or 6 minutes. But today it's not very hot, so not too much humid. So I have to wait almost like more than 6 minutes. I put 2 blocks here because remember, this windshield is very high, very deep on this part right here. You gotta pass this one and this one, so I have to open a little bit to have the room, and after that I just raise the hood and just going. Okay, so in that minute we're waiting, after I finish, I'm going to show you with this tripod what's the deal with this tool right here. So you know, in my days, we, like the old mans, like the old glass mans, we have to use, you know, suction cups, 2 partners, but now working by yourself, you start having problems with your back, okay? So problems with the back, many things. So what I did is design this product. I see if I can make it. So I already sent to the shop, to the machine shop, so they're working on that, see what kind of metal. So it's gonna take a little while to have it, and it's a little expensive. But the thing is this, it's gonna be a pillar right here inside the truck. Of course, it's gotta be more higher. So this is short. It's just a sample. I have to show the guys how I want the job, the product. So that's why I have to just make a little prototype. So it's gotta be a post right here, but I need to have a room, you know, enough room. This one is not gonna be here. It's gonna be in the back. So that's the way I can have all the room on my drawers for my tools and this area here. So now what happens is it's gonna use an actuator, you know, or electric 12 volts, the heavy duty lifters. It's gonna do, when you're gonna have a switch here, you're gonna push it and it's gonna rise after you pull it out. So that's why I have to make sure it's not, it's inside, because it's almost 5 feet here. So what you're gonna do is just moving this one in this direction, okay? So when you extended the arm here, that's as far you can go, because this is gonna be inside here. And remember, I have to get the room inside because I have my 3 panels this way, so they go almost here. And after that, you have the switch. When you turn the switch on, your lifter is gonna rise, making this area free, and you can just move the arm and go as far you want. In this case, your car has to be in this area, a little far from my doors, but right here. And you can just cut the windshield, and I'm working on another attachment here. It's going to catch the glasses, the windshield, and it's going to go down here. You see my stand is here. It's going to catch the suction cups, rise as high you want, probably right here. And when you're really high for the big trucks, and you're going to move around, you know, in this direction, and you can attach your glass, or your stand can be over here, and you can just go that direction and set the windshield over here. So I'm working on another attachment here I have another 3 feet more longer, so we're working on that one. But the lifter is going to be fine because you can go higher, you know, as high you want right there. So that's enough for the big trucks, but I'm working on this one, okay? So as soon as I get this one done, I'm going to show you the final product, okay? But now I was just testing today. Okay, let's gonna continue on this area. So remember, open cell phone for this one, because if not, you're gonna have a wind noise. You're gonna use the glue in this area, but remember, you go straight, make a little turn and turn, okay? But if you want to just set the glue here, you can do it. So it's up to you, but it's more difficult because, you know, you gotta go under in this area, so it's gonna be a little more difficult. Here, make the turn. The sashes is really hard today. You see, it's coming slow. Okay, we're gonna have careful with the roof, because remember, this is a little higher. Let's go right there. Now remember, you don't want to be close to the mirror, because if you feel and you're gonna hit it, you can go on this way, okay? Let's see, we got the wind on this way, so I gotta go not behind, because it's gonna pull through my windshield. So you can go in this area little windy today. Okay, so remember, now controlling on this way, I'm gonna pull this one up. That's why the system is really light. So we go here, careful with everything here. The corner, especially that corner. Go in, nice, back on the top. And nice. First touch. I'm gonna move all the tools because I don't have more room, and I have another 2 tools coming, so it's a lot. I don't have more room in that truck. Like that. Remember this corner, this is the deal. Go here and there you go. Okay, now if I'm very close, just pull a little bit, making quarter. That's almost all the size for the clips. See a little bit, there you go. All right, so quarter here. And you quarter here, okay? Okay, I'm gonna push it down a little bit. So I'm not gonna run a leak detector because I'm pretty sure the seal is great. So pushing down, not too much. Remember, I try to have my blocks to stop the glass when you're pushing down, but they don't want it. They don't have it, my contractor. So I can make something with the old glue, the urethane, the old one, and the old days we do that, but the B is higher, so that's enough to don't go the glass too low. There you go. Okay guys, so well, we finished here. So the only have to do is put all my parts together and we finished. Today I'm slow. Probably 4 jobs. I already threw on a dumpster and a warehouse. I got one more part shop, but you already saw that one, so I don't have to run another one. So, and that's it guys. It's early. Let me see what time is it. 1:38, almost 2 o'clock. So we go home early today. Okay guys, I'll see you tomorrow with more installs. Remember, I'm gonna work on some new tools coming, so I will show you how this tool works. Okay, see you tomorrow guys.